Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon be starting. After everyone arrives, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon be starting. After everyone arrives, please be seated. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Namaskara!
In the heart where the Buddha lives, where the head of the world shines bright with the torch of Mount Everest, where a unique double-pennant national flag waves higher, symbolizing the harmony, peace, bravery of the Nepalese people, and to this auspicious stage where the young minds are striving and the professionals are striking.
Today, we formally announce to hoist the flag on the cruise that we are set today, the event that has so much to offer to facilitate every individual out there in the days to come with the professional perspectives, insights, value addition, and a bonding to form.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for, the moment together, let's unfold the magic that the event will display. Let's witness and dwell to this capitalizing environment. My oh my, let's further not wait and gear up for the event. Abhyasa Saurya Parakrama, Second International CA Students Conference, organized by
Nepal Chartered Accountants Students Association and CASA, supported by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN. For this session to formally enlighten, it is our honor to stand as the host to guide the program forward. Standing in for you, this is me, Prajita Shrestha.
And me, Sayam Bajracharya.
Proceeding forward, we would like to mark the presence of exemplary dignitaries, enhancing the learning and knowledgeable journey that this second International CA Students Conference has to provide.
May we formally begin and honor the presence of our dignitaries with a seat-taking ceremony. We have
Mr. Mahendra Khadka and CA aspirant who is in love with literature and sports, a young novelist of Nepal, president of formal student wing of ICAN, Nepal Chartered Accountants Students Association, the captain to sail the leadership of this conference. May we request Mr. Mahendra Khadka to come up the stage and chair the session formally. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mahendra Khadka.
The jewel for today's session.
May I request VP of NCASA, Sophia Shrestha, to honor our president of NCASA with Khada. Thank you so much.
The jewel for today's session, we have a very competent leader leading the banking system of Nepal, financial system expert bringing financial revolution, an ideal personality for all the chartered accountant aspirants who is all committed to maintain the image, autonomy, and integrity of the Nepal Rashtra Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, may we hear the applause as a tribute of respect to the chief guest of the event, an icon, an ideal, a revolution in itself, an example of what our theme sets. Let's welcome our very own CA Mahaprasad Adhikari, the 17th governor of Nepal Rashtra Bank. Welcome, sir. I would like to request our chairperson, Mr. Mahendra Khadka, to honor our guest with the Khada.
Thank you, Mahendra Khadka and Sophia Shrestha. Moving forward, we have inspiration to all the chartered accountants aspirants. The A is to our governing body, the personality holding the leadership, helping us find Punandu Manasadhiya, purity of mind, clarity of wisdom. Let's put your hands together to welcome the president of the Nepal Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN, for the year 2022-23, CA Bhaskar Singh Lala.
Thank you. Further, we have an enthusiastic personality who has a wide experience in the branch of accounts, finance, and taxation, whose objective is to provide service for personal development. Let's welcome on the stage the Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN, for the year 2022-23, CA Sujan Kumar Kafle.
I would like to request our president of NCASA, Mr. Mahendra Khadka, to honor him with Khada, and Vice President Sophia Shrestha to honor him with Vaj. Thank you so much. For our set of panels to complete, may we have a houseful experience holder, a skilled professional on statutory accounting and management information system. Let's welcome on the stage Executive Director of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN, for the year 2022-2023, CA Sanjay Kumar Sinha.
Thank you. Along the way, we would like to mark the presence of the council member and the member of Board of Studies of the Institute of Chartered Accountant of Nepal, ICAN, to please be seated on the front row. To enlighten the program with the valuable insights, we have other special guests for today who would join us in the latter half of the program. I repeat, on the latter half of the program, we will be accompanied by CA Manoj Gyawali.
Further, in the program, we have an inspiration that just doesn't define journey, but defines the determination and dedication that it is never too late. We will be joined by registered nurse turned CA soon on our program. We will have CA Mona Pokhrel.
We will also witness the presence of humor and upliftment. We will have a medicine of laughter, and to prescribe us with that medicine, we will have another guest joining us in some moment. We will be accompanied by Mr. Sandeep Chetri.
Not only that, we will also be having medicine of melodies, folk tunes that awaits us, as we will be accompanied by flutes, sarangi, dhime, damfu, and so many more, signifying Kutumba. Yes, you heard it right. We will soon be joined by Kutumba.
I can see the excitement through this hall. As now, to continue with the seating ceremony, we would like to invite the pillars of the program, without whom this program would not have been initiated.
With a huge round of applause, I would like to invite the Executive Committee of Nepal Chartered Accountants Students Association on the front row. We have
Ms. Sophia Shrestha, Vice President of NCASA.
Ms. Sitala Bhattrai, Secretary of NCASA.
Mr. Nirajan Karki, Treasurer of NCASA.
Mr. Pravesh Kesi, Executive Committee Member of NCASA.
And finally, Mr. Susant Timulsina, Executive Member of NCASA.
Respectively, we heartily welcome and request media, press, and all the invitees to please be seated on the respective seats.
We are in the country, the paradise of beauty, where flora and fauna bloom and groom, where mountains, hills, and plains give shelter to more than 30 million individuals having unique ethnicities.
We extend a hearty welcome to our beloved nation and to this morning filled with desires, hopes, and dreams that we all of us share. That is Chartered Accountancy. I see the seats filled with passion more than just aspirants. I see the determination more than just the occupancy. I see our idols, the future we dream. I see beauty of our accounting profession, our practice and education, and inner strength that has made us embark upon this journey. We aspirants believe that this journey that sums up hardship, dedication, determination, commitment, consistency, sacrifices, and perseverance with just the belief.
The belief of standing tall against all odds. The belief of consciousness, the belief of self-motivation, the belief of dedication. Abhyasa Saurya Parakrama is a journey that sums the belief of one's practice and tuition, the victory over intuition. This is our journey. This is We are here where the temples are residing with a civilized society, where heads are bowed down in front of elders, and where the heads are held high by the proud core ethnicities. We are here at Kathmandu Pragya Pratishthan, Nepal Academy Hall, the institute where we experience the highest and purest form of wisdom, intelligence, and understanding.
The presence of our guest has proven that the seas were not wide enough, the boundaries were not high enough, and the language never a problem, without whose presence this conference would not have been possible. We have our guests representing their own unique individuality, separated by boundaries but united by profession, announcing that we have attendance from our friendly nations. On behalf of all, we extend a hearty welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we Nepali live by this sentence, Atiti Devo Bhava, guests are equivalent to God. We have our honored, distinguished guest from the land of Bengal, the largest mangrove forest in the world.
Bangladesh!
The land of spices and where the love spreads through Taj Mahal.
India!
The country of Mount Everest, the highest mountain peak in the world and the birthplace of Gautam Buddha. We have
Nepal!
the home to the second highest mountain in the world's largest deep sea port. We have
Pakistan!
the pearl of the Indian Ocean, exotic beach resorts, flavorful cuisines, and tea productions.
We have Sri Lanka! Without failing to mention, we would like to thank you, every one of us in this Academy Hall, for gracing the event with your presence. Your presence has scented the aroma of the willingness of devotion and determination of learning and growing, and set the examples for every aspirant.
On behalf of the organizing committee, allow us to extend our gratitude and grateful feelings to all of you, all the chartered accountant aspirants and all the chartered accountant professionals attending this conference.
We really appreciate you taking time off your busy work and study schedule to broaden and enlighten your mind in this chartered accountancy journey through this ceremony.
We have amazing programs lined up for you today with the first technical session, Attributes of a Vibrant Accounting Professionals.
And the second technical session, Future CA Challenges and Opportunities, motivational sessions, networking and information sessions.
Followed by various cultural performances full of love, passion, brotherhood, and festivities.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed participants, we gather here for a momentous occasion, the lamp lighting ceremony, where we pay tribute to Mother Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. The symbolic event holds great significance as we illuminate not just the room, but also our hearts and minds with the warm glow of knowledge and wisdom. As we come together, we acknowledge the power of light as a universal symbol of enlightenment, inspiration, and hope. Today, we embark on a journey of discovery where the flickering flames of these lamps represent the quest for knowledge, truth, and the pursuit of excellence.
Let this ceremony be a beacon that guides us towards a brighter future where the radiance of learning illuminates our path, leading us to the success and prosperity, as we say, Tamaswama Jyotirgamaya, from darkness to light. With great anticipation and gratitude, we invite our chief guest, chairperson, and the panel of guests to please approach the lamp, take hold of the match, and ignite the flame that will signify the beginning of a profound journey towards enlightenment. The lamp lighting will be accompanied by the Panche Baza, a set of 5 traditional Nepalese music instruments that are played during the occasion ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, we are being approaching by the Panche Baza. Thank you everyone. Thank you our respected guests. Chairperson, please, I would like you to be seated. We initially have the path lighted And here we initially have our program started. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you everyone. Well, it seems the Baja is literally having our crowd on their feet right now. What a start we have got to this event.
Let's give it up for Panchi Baza. With the excitement gearing up, we cannot accelerate before we pay tribute to our national anthem.
May we all rise and praise national sovereignty, unity, courage, pride, scenic beauty, progress, cultural and biological diversity, and respect our national anthem. May I request everyone to please stand up for our national anthem.
सार्वभौम फैलिएका मेची महाकाली सायोथुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम फैलिएका मेची महाकाली प्रकृतिका कोटि कोटि सम्पदाको आचल वीरहरूका रगतले स्वतन्त्र अटल ज्ञान भूमि शान्ति भूमि तराई पहाड हिमाल अखण्ड यो प्यारो हाम्रो मातृभूमि नेपाल बहु जाति भाषा धर्म संस्कृति छन् विशाल अग्रगामी राष्ट्र हाम्रो जय जय नेपाल।
Heartfelt gratitude to all of you, our respected guests, for respecting our national anthem. I request everyone please be seated.
Sayothunga, a very unique and special anthem, third ranked in BBC's list of Rio 2016, the most amazing national anthem that signifies the unity among the people of a very small but very diverse country, having around 150 languages and dialects spoken and around 100 different ethnicities, create a great difference in the way of people living in the mountains, plains and hills of Nepal, spreading the feeling of unity and brotherhood. Ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you all the aspirants and professionals to this auspicious auditorium of embracing the power within. Allow me to welcome Mr. Mahendra Khadka, President of Nepal Chartered Accountants Students Association, the chairman of the event.
Let us together hear and we surrender the podium for him. Mahendra, it's all yours.
Namaste everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Guest, Honorable Governor of Nepal Rashtra Bank, CA Mahaprasad Adhikari sir, our special guest, Chairperson of Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN, CA Bhaskar Singh Lala sir, our respected Vice President of ICAN, and our Executive Director of ICAN, and also other distinguished guests, participants from different countries, and my fellow member of Nepal Chartered Accountants Student Association and CASA. Good morning, a warm welcome to the second International CA Student Conference organized by Nepal Chartered Accountants Student Association and CASA in support with Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN. It is an honor to stand before you today as the President of ANCASA, representing the collective aspiration of young Chartered Accountant students of Nepal. I'm delighted to announce the theme of this year's conference, Abhyasa, Shaurya, Parakrama, a celebration of practice, valor, and triumph. This theme encapsulates the essence of our journey as aspiring chartered accountant students and the value we strive to embody in our professional lives. Abhyasa, or practice, is the foundation upon which excellence is built. We understand that success in the field of accounting requires relentless dedication and the constant pursuit of knowledge. We must commit ourselves to a continuous process of learning, refining our skill, and staying abreast of the latest development in the financial world. Shaurya, or valor, reflects the courage and resilience required to overcome challenges. As future leader in the accounting profession, we must progress the status quo, embrace innovation, and adapt to an ever-evolving business environment. Parakrama, or triumph, signifies the ultimate goal we all strive to achieve. As chartered accountant students, we are entrusted with the responsibility of upholding the highest standard of ethics and integrity. We must recognize the significance of our role in the maintaining public trust and confidence in the financial systems. Our triumph does not only in the individual accomplishment, but also in the positive impact we can create on society through our work. Overall, Abhyasa, Shaurya, Parakrama is the journey that an aspirant has went through, the phase that depicts the hard work, courage, dedication, decision of the aspirant, practice, strength, and goal in short, this is what the theme says. This is not just a topic, but this is something everyone can resonate with our personal life. Our practice and dedication are the only gateway to success. The journey is a milestone we create ourselves, the ups and downs that balance us, our courage that hold us. This is what we are here for today. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why we say embracing the power within. This conference serves as a platform for us to share experience, ideas, and best practices. The presence of participants from our SAARC countries adds a dimension of cultural diversity, fostering a spirit of collaboration and mutual learning. Encourage each and every one of you to engage in meaningful discussions. You build connection and explore opportunities for collaboration. Together, we can create a strong network in future leaders who will shape the accounting profession in our respective countries and beyond. First and foremost, I want to express my sincere gratitude to our chief guest, CA Mahaprasad Adhikari sir. Your presence here today has added immense value and prestige to this program. Your wisdom, expertise, and support have been and will be invaluable to us. We are honored to have the privilege of hosting other distinguished individuals, and we are deeply grateful for the insight and inspiration you have shared with us. Next, I would like to extend my appreciation to our dedicated organizing committee, volunteer, all our supporter and well-wisher. Our group of passionate individuals has worked tirelessly to bring this event to fruition. Your commitment, creativity, and attention to detail have been instrumental in creating a seamless and memorable experience of all attendees. Your unwavering dedication and teamwork have truly made a difference, and I am immensely proud to have been a part of this remarkable journey with you. I would also like to express my gratitude to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal. Your generous support and belief in our vision have made this program possible. Your contribution, support, belief, and trust have helped us achieve our goals and deliver an event of exceptional quality. We are deeply grateful for your trust and commitment to our cause. But last but not least, I want to express my deepest gratitude to all attendees. Your presence here today reflects your interest, support, and belief in the importance of this program. I expect your active participation and engaging discussion that will enrich the overall experience of the conference even way further. Without your involvement and enthusiasm, that this event will not have been achieved the impact it has. In conclusion, let us embrace the theme of Abhyasa, Shaurya, Parakrama as we navigate the challenge and opportunity that lie ahead. Let us practice diligently, demonstrate valor in the face of adversity, and trim to contribute to the growth and development of our nation. Thank you everyone for your presence to this conference, and may the spirit of collaboration and innovation that we have fostered here today continue to flourish in all the endeavors. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, our President of Nepal Chartered Accountants Students Association, NCASA, Mr. Mahendra Khadka, for your warm welcome speech to all the aspirants, professionals, and diverse delegates.
Ladies and gentlemen, now let's hear the words of wisdom from our very own wise enthusiastic personality, forever indebted to serve for personality development guidance. With thunder of claps, let's welcome on the stage the Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, CA Susan Kumar Kafle.
Good morning, everybody. Chair of the second International CA Student Conference, Mr. Mahendra Khadka, President of NCASA, Chief Guest CA Mahaprasad Adhikari, Governor of Nepal Rashtra Bank, Special Guest CA Bhaskar Singh Lala, President of ICAN, Council members of the ICAN, Member of the Board of Studies, student participating from the SAFA member bodies, invitees, media person, ICAN staff, and all the enthusiastic CA students. Ladies and gentlemen, greeting all of you. Today, I am feeling grateful to speak here and to provide the best wishes to the organizing team of NCASA for the conduction of the second International CA Student Conference after the span of the 5 years. ICAN organizes the national and international conferences severally for the members, but for the students, this is the historic event, and I would like to thank NCASA team for organizing this event second time in Nepal. I am also proud to say that ICAN has given full support financially and technical to make this program a grand success. And I want to say that ICAN will always support NCASA and for the activity related to the professional development of the student in future also. I am also proud to see this conference hall full of the participants and large number of the participants attending the program virtually. The eagerness of the students to participate is really appreciable and commendable. I also appreciate the participation of students from the ICA Bangladesh, ICA India, ICA Pakistan, and ICA Sri Lanka. Very warm welcome to Nepal. This conference will not only be helpful to understand the career aspect of the professional attributes through the technical session, but also it will equally provide the chances to share the cultural aspect of the nation and values of the nation as well. I request all the students in this hall to actively participate and gain the knowledge from the technical session, motivational session, and enjoy the cultural session and performances during this day. It will also be a platform for the expanding the friends of the circle, not only the nationally, but internationally. So, at last, I again wish a grand success of this event today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, CA Susan Kumar Kafle, sir, for leading us through the remarkable journey towards wisdom.
To spark today's presence of young minds with accounting knowledge and accounting world, please allow us to welcome the ace of our fraternity, President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, CA Bhaskar Singh Lala.
Good morning, everyone. The chair of the Second International CA Students Conference 2023 and President NCASA, Mr. Mahendra Khadka. Mr. Mahendra Khadka now is coming. Our chief guest, CA Mahaprasad Adhikari, Governor, Nepal Rashtra Bank. Vice President CA Susan Kumar Kafle, and council members, member of Board of Studies, delegates, and students of SAFA member bodies, ICAN staff and students, distinguished guests, media persons, and ladies and gentlemen. Please accept my sincere greetings. I feel honored to be here and share my views on the opening ceremony of Second International CA Students Conference 2023, being organized by our students body NCASA and supported by ICAN. I take this opportunity to welcome you all in this mega event of the students. Let me share with you, we had the first International CA Students Conference in 2018 with overwhelming participation from national and regional CA Students Forum. After almost 5 years, we are again successful in gathering CA students from South Asia region at one platform with the theme of Abhyasa, Saurya, and Parakrama. I believe that such conference is utmost important in providing opportunity to students to learn about the comprehend current educational concerns as well as formulating strategies for embracing the accounting profession's change and moving forward. Besides, it will give a brilliant platform to engage with students from various professional accounting bodies, exchanging ideas and enhancing their knowledge along with an opportunity to have a better understanding of the values and traditions. In today's conference, there will be 2 technical sessions, as just now indicated by the President NCASA, and where the students from 5 countries and professional accounting bodies will resonate with the ambitions of students who are going to be qualified accounting professionals in the near future. The student will present their paper and share their ideas and insights as panelists in the sessions. I hope this will enlighten you on the various spheres of accounting professions. I request all the students in this hall to actively participate in the technical sessions, engage yourself in the discussions, and grab the knowledge shared by your fellow students to enhance your wisdom. I hope you will be motivated by motivational speakers who is the member of Chartered Accountancy fraternity, and I am sure that cultural and live performance by students as well as celebrated personalities of our country will also add further attraction to this conference as well. In a nutshell, there are technical sessions and entertainment activities in the conference, and also you will have the opportunity of social networking with each other, and I expect you will enjoy the entire events of the conference. I do feel very sorry to inform you that we have to close the registration of students on 24th June 2023, 5 days ahead of the program due to overwhelming response from the students and limited space in the venue. However, we have arranged for live streaming of the program for all those students who could not join this program physically. I would like to offer my sincere thanks to NCASA for hosting this conference, and I wish the conference a grand success. At the same time, I would like to place on record the tirelessness effort made by our organizing committee of this event. So I would like to thank to them as well. Lastly, I wish all the international delegates and students participating in this conference have a pleasant stay over here in Kathmandu. Thank you very much.
Heartfelt gratitude to the head of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal for this remarkable speech.
Moving forward, let us all have an opportunity to hear from our idol, our inspiration, a leader, an example. Ladies and gentlemen, give a huge round of applause as we welcome the Governor of Nepal Chartered Bank, our chief guest for today's conference, CA Mahaprasad Adhikari.
Thank you. So, ma'am, namaskar. Good morning, everyone. Chairman of the NCASA and also the chairperson of this opening session of the second International CA Student Conference 2023. Mr. Bhaskar Singh Lala, President of the ICAN, and a special guest of this opening session, Mr. Sujan Kumar Kafle, Vice President ICAN, and a special guest to this opening session, Sanjay ji, on the dais, Council Member of the ICAN, Executive Committee Member of the NCASA, CA student from ICAN, foreign delegates, CA students from Bangladesh, students from India, students from Pakistan, delegates and students from Sri Lanka. Ladies and gentlemen, and also friends from media, all aspiring chartered accountant friends. Once again, namaskar, good morning. I feel very much pleased and honored to be with such a gathering of CA students, and would like to express my gratitude at my own and also on behalf of Nepal Chartered Bank to the organizing team, the NCASA, the supported institution, the ICAN, for inviting me as a chief guest to this prestigious conference and granting me the opportunity to address this bright and ambitious individual who have embarked on a journey towards becoming distinguished professionals in the field of accountancy. As I stand before you today as a governor of Central Bank of Nepal, I take immense pride in being a member of the profession that many of you are aspiring to become. When I look at all of you, I take me back to the years when I was in your shoes, preparing for the same courses, and I can completely relate to the challenges and experience you are currently facing. I understand this is a period marked by persistent dedication, rigorous study, and constant pursuit of knowledge. You are now immersing yourself in a world of numbers, regulations, and financial analysis. Your days are filled with training, while your nights are dedicated to countless hours of revision and exam preparation. I assure you that all your efforts will be worth it. These experiences are shaping you, allowing you to gain practical experiences in real-world scenario. Refine your skills and develop an understanding of business dynamics. They are also inculcating in you the value of discipline and the ability to work under any type of stress. When I speak to you about embracing the power within, I refer it as the core essence of our own being. Each one of us possesses unique talents, abilities, and potential that when harnessed can bring about remarkable transformation in our personal and professional lives. As aspiring chartered accountants, it is crucial that you recognize and embrace the power within you to overcome the obstacles, push all boundaries, and achieve greatness. Now, let us move on the major attributes as spoken by earlier speaker as well of a vibrant accounting professional. I think the first and foremost attribute is the unshakable integrity. As caretaker of a financial information, we all play a vital role in upholding ethical standards and promoting financial transparency. Our commitment to honesty and ethics build trust with clients, colleagues, stakeholders, and serve as the foundation of our professional reputation to our society. In addition to integrity, a vibrant accounting professional is a lifelong learner. You may feel that once the exam is over and you are qualified, the learning process is over. It is not that. It's a lifelong process. The world of finance and accounting is dynamic. Many people may say that it is not that, and it is dynamic, in fact, and it is crucial to stay updated with the latest technology, regulation, and industry trends. I hope all of you have heard a proverb, a true professional never stops growing. It continues growing till it goes to the Aryaghat in Nepal. Now, let us discuss the challenges and opportunities that lies ahead for future chartered accountants. As we see, the accounting profession is undergoing significant transformation driven by technological advancement, globalization, and regulatory changes, regulatory reforms. What we know today may not work tomorrow. Therefore, we must utilize this change as opportunity to redefine our profession, positioning ourselves as a strategic advisor and a trusted business partner. Moreover, the globalized nature of business means that the chartered accountants are increasingly operating in an international context. It is equally important to seize this opportunity to broaden their horizon, understand different culture and business practices, and develop a global mindset. To all the participant panelists and paper presenter from Nepal and abroad, I want to convey a message that the future holds immense potential for our profession. As you navigate the ever-evolving landscape of finance and accounting, remember that your success is not solely determined by your technical expertise, but also by your ability to build meaningful relationships, demonstrate leadership, and make a positive impact on the organization and the community you serve for. I have full confidence in your abilities, and I eagerly look forward to witnessing the remarkable contribution you will make as a future chartered accountant to this nation, to our economy, to the global economy. Finally, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to NCASA for hosting and organizing such a great event, and also the ICAN for their exceptional efforts in organizing and supporting this event, this grand event for the Chartered Accountant student. Though it's after 5 years, I wish you all a meaningful and successful completion of the conference. Wish you all best, and also I'd like to wish for the safe journey back of the delegates, foreign delegates who are presenting today. Thank you. Thank you for your kind listening. Thank you all.
Immense gratitude to the head of the Nepal Rashtra Bank for such a detailed and motivating speech. Your presence and thorough guidance has made the accounting world count and made it worth. This is definitely going to be very fruitful to all the chartered accountant aspirants and the chartered accountant professionals in the days to come. Now,
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, we supporters, we gather here today with immense excitement and pride to unveil a trifecta of remarkable achievements, a groundbreaking website, a captivating magazine, and an enlightening documentary. The momentous occasion marks the culmination of tireless efforts, creativity, and unwavering dedication from a team that has poured their hearts and souls into these endeavors. The launch of our website signifies our commitment to embracing the digital realm, providing a dynamic platform for interactive engagement, information sharing, and fostering a vibrant CA aspirant community. Our magazine, a labor of love, boasts an array of captivating articles, thought-provoking stories, and knowledgeable insights, capturing the essence of our mission, igniting the flames of curiosity within our readers.
finally, our documentary, a testament to the power of a visual storytelling, takes us to an extraordinary journey of shedding light on untold narratives, inspiring change and challenging our perspectives. Together, these three achievements embody our unwavering dedication to the creativity, innovation, and pursuit of excellence. We invite you to join us in celebrating this remarkable milestone as we launch our website, unveil our magazine, and premiere our documentary. May these endeavors serve as a catalyst for knowledge, inspiration, and transformation, leaving an indelible impact on all who engage with them. With your focus on the screen, let us, with a round of applause, unveil the documentary from the Nepal Chartered Accountants Student Association, NCASA.
Nepal Chartered Accountants Students Association is a formal student wing affiliated with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal. यस सङ्गठनले विद्यार्थीहरूको आवाज बोकेर नेपाल चार्टर्ड अकाउन्टेन्ट संस्थासँग मध्यस्थकारी भूमिका खेल्दछ. This association acts as a mediator with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal and speaks on behalf of CA students. सञ्चालन कार्यविधि 2066 मा रहेर सञ्चालन हुने यो विद्यार्थी सङ्गठनले नेपालमा देशैभरि छरिएर रहेका सम्पूर्ण CA विद्यार्थीहरूको प्रतिनिधित्व गर्दछ. This student association represents all the chartered accountant students throughout the country, and it operates based on the Operational Procedure 2066. Over 14,000 student members have been enrolled under this association, and it has been playing a leading role in the personality development of its members.
सेकेन्ड इन्टरनेसनल स्टुडेन्ट कन्फरेन्समा यहाँहरू सबैलाई म स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु. सर्वप्रथम हामीले इन्स्टिट्युटबाट र एनकासासँग कोर्डिनेसन गरेर हामीले चाहिँ 2018मा चाहिँ प्रथम यो इन्टरनेसनल स्टुडेन्ट कन्फरेन्स गरेको थियौँ र अहिले चाहिँ हामीले दोस्रो इन्टरनेसनल स्टुडेन्ट कन्फरेन्स गर्दैछौँ र यसमा चाहिँ हाम्रो चाहिँ विभिन्न देशका 4 कन्ट्रीका 4वटा देशका साथीहरू के अरे विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरूले चाहिँ यसमा पार्टिसिपेट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, जस्तो श्रीलङ्का, इन्डिया, पाकिस्तान र बङ्गलादेशबाट पनि पार्टिसिपेसन छ र मूलतः यसमा हामीले चाहिँ टेक्निकल पेपरहरू पनि राखेको छौँ। 2टा टेक्निकल पेपरहरू हुनेछन् जसमा चाहिँ सबै हाम्रा जति पनि पार्टिसिपेन्ट आउनुभएको छ विदेशी राष्ट्रबाट पनि उहाँहरूले पनि यो त्यसमा टेक्निकल पेपरहरूमा चाहिँ कन्ट्रिब्युसन पार्टिसिपेसन रहनेछ र यो हाम्रो एक दिने कार्यक्रममा चाहिँ विभिन्न त्यसमा चाहिँ इन्टरेक्सन हुनेछ। टेक्निकल पेपरमा इन्टरेक्सन हुनको साथै हामीले चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ यो मोटिभेसनल स्पिकरहरू पनि राखेको छौँ जसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो यो चाहिँ विद्यार्थीहरूमाझ यो मोटिभेसनल स्पिकरले चाहिँ हाम्रो यो प्रोफेसनको र हाम्रो यो चार्टर्ड एकाउन्टेन्सी कोर्सको बारेमा पनि केही त्यसमा चाहिँ हाइलाइट गर्नु नै हुनेछ।
देशैभरि छरिएर रहेका 14,000 भन्दा बढी सीए विद्यार्थीहरूको आवाज बनेर बसेको यस नेपाल चार्टर्ड एकाउन्टेन्ट विद्यार्थी सङ्गठन एनकासा विद्यार्थीहरूको क्षमता अभिवृद्धि गर्ने कार्यक्रमहरू लिएर विद्यार्थीहरूमाझ आउने गर्दछ। विगतका दिनहरूमा देशैभरि छरिएर रहेका यी 14,000 सीए विद्यार्थीहरूको क्षमता अभिवृद्धि गर्नको लागि विभिन्न समयमा विभिन्न कालखण्डमा अन्तर्क्रियात्मक कार्यक्रमहरू लगायतका मनोरञ्जनात्मक कार्यक्रम लगायत शिक्षा समग्र विद्यार्थीको क्षमता अभिवृद्धि गर्ने खाले विभिन्न कार्यक्रमहरू आयोजना गर्दै नेपाली चार्टर्ड एकाउन्टेन्ट विद्यार्थीहरूमा एउटा सुनौलो छाप छोड्न सफल भएको छ र यही छाप छोड्ने क्रममा हामीले 2023 जुन 29मा सेकेन्ड इन्टरनेसनल कन्फरेन्स 2023 आयोजना गरेका हौँ र यो अवधिसम्म यो कालखण्डसम्म साथ दिनुहुने सम्पूर्णमा यहाँ हार्दिक धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। धन्यवाद।
हालको विद्यार्थी सङ्गठन 5औं कार्यकारी समिति हो।
The current Students Association is the 5th Executive Committee.
निम्न कार्यक्रमहरू सफलतापूर्वक सञ्चालन गरेको यस कार्य समितिले
This Executive Committee has successfully organized the following events:
एनकासा लाइट्स फेस्टिभल, फर्स्ट एनकासा फुटसल कप 2079, टेक्निकल नलेज इन्हान्समेन्ट प्रोग्राम TKE on taxpayer portal, 10th एनकासा इन्टरफर्म T20 क्रिकेट टुर्नामेन्ट 2079, साथै नेपाल चार्टर्ड अकाउन्टेन्ट संस्थाको 26औं वार्षिक उत्सवको अवसरमा आइक्यान कर्मचारी सङ्घसँग साझेदारी गरी संयुक्त रूपमा ब्लड डोनेसन कार्यक्रम।
Also organized blood donation program in association with ICAN Employee Union on the occasion of 26th anniversary of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal.
सीए विद्यार्थीहरूसँग अन्तर्क्रियात्मक कार्यक्रम गरी उनीहरूको समस्यालाई समाधान गर्न पहल।
Interaction program with CA students to address the student related problems.
सीए विद्यार्थीहरूका लागि पब्लिक स्पिकिङ प्लेटफर्म खडा गर्न द एलोक्वेन्ट क्लबको स्थापना पश्चात 8वटा सफल सेसनहरू सञ्चालन गरी 9औं सेसन नेपाल चार्टर्ड अकाउन्टेन्ट संस्थाका प्रेसिडेन्ट FCA भास्कर सिंह लालाद्वारा द 9th सेसन गोल्ड भर्जनको औपचारिक उद्घाटन।
Established the public speaking platform, the Eloquent Club for the CA students, and organized 8 successful sessions, and the 9th session gold version was formally inaugurated by the President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, FCA, Mr. Bhaskar Singh Lala.
साथै नेपाल चार्टर्ड अकाउन्टेन्ट संस्थाद्वारा आयोजित साफा लेभल कार्यक्रमहरूमा नेपाल चार्टर्ड अकाउन्टेन्ट संस्थालाई विभिन्न विधामा समन्वयकारी भूमिका निर्वाह गर्दै अन्य उल्लेखनीय कार्यहरूमा कदम चालेको छ।
Also coordinated the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal in various SAFA level competitions organized by the Institute and initiated significant steps in other remarkable activities.
यो प्रोग्रामको अर्को पार्ट भनेको के हो भन्दा कल्चरल एक्सचेन्ज पनि हो हैन। विभिन्न देशका साथीहरू आफ्नो आफूसँगै सीए पढ्ने साथीहरू यहाँ आउनुहुन्छ, उहाँहरूको कल्चरमा के कुराहरू छ, नयाँ कुराहरू के छ र त्यहाँबाट हामीले के चिज लिन सक्छौँ र हाम्रो कल्चरमा भएको कुराहरूलाई कसरी एक्सचेन्ज गर्न सकिन्छ हैन। यो किसिमको कम्युनिकेसनको कुराहरू हुन्छ अनि यो किसिमको कुराहरू पनि यो यस्ता खालका प्रोग्रामहरूबाट चाहिँ प्रमोसन हुन्छ।
Namaste everyone. With a dedicated team of passionate individuals, Nepal Chartered Accountants Students Association (NCASA) has created a vibrant community that thrives in knowledge sharing, networking, and collaborative endeavors through a wide range of initiatives, including workshops, seminars, and discussions, technical knowledge enhancement programs, NCASA Lights festivals, sports, and the golden achievement of the establishment of the Eloquent Club. NCASA ensures the members are equipped with the knowledge and expertise required to meet the evolving demands of the accounting profession. Thank you.
The Nepal Chartered Accountants Student Association, NCASA, has been actively working for the rights and welfare of students. We have undertaken various initiatives to address the issues and concerns faced by students. It is worth noting that every student enrolled in Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal ICAN automatically becomes the member of NCASA. We would like to invite you to reach out to us via email at mail@ncasa@gmail.com or through our Facebook page or through our recently launched website to share your suggestions, concerns and any problems you may be experiencing. We are committed to addressing your issues and finding appropriate solutions. Your feedback is invaluable to us in better understanding and resolving your challenges you encounter. Please feel free to communicate with us through the mentioned channels, and we assure you that we will diligently work towards your concern. Thank you.
Namaste and welcome to a land of diversity where the beauty of nature meets a rich cultural heritage. This conference brings together the foreign delegates from SAARC countries, showcasing the spirit of collaboration and regional integration. It provides a platform for CA students from different cultures to form a connection between themselves. So everyone, join us in celebrating the power of International CA Student Conference 2023 here in Nepal. Thank you.
We would like to focus you on the screen. Now we are going to premiere our website.
This is the launch of the official website of NCASA. Just type www.ncasa.org.np and you are already there. Our homepage features an interactive dashboard welcoming you with a picturesque view of sections. For instance, the first section shows us NCASA, followed by various other sections showing the recent events associated with NCASA, like participation of Nepali representatives in the 37th International CA Students Conference organized in Sri Lanka, NCASA's T20 cricket tournament, the Eloquent Club, the public speaking platform for CA students, the Lights Festival organized by NCASA, and finally, today's event that we are gathered for, the second International CA Students Conference 2023, organized by NCASA and supported by ICAN. As you scroll, you can find dedicated section for complaint box, where you can drop your complaints and NCASA hears it. The volunteer section, where you can submit your interests for volunteering. The job section, where you can find CA firms seeking for articleships, and sections featuring our social media handles. Below, you can find the About Us section, where with one click, you can know all about us. Further down, you will find the message from our president, the pillar of our association. As you scroll, you will find a dedicated segment for upcoming events so that you don't miss any of our upcoming events. You can update yourself with the latest news published in our news section below. Further down, our blog section features insightful blogs from our CA students. This section really does show how bright and enlightening our students are. Now, moving back to the top, in our top section, you can meet the faces behind the association. Our dedicated team of executive committee led by our president, Mr. Mahendra Khadka, our hardworking website management committee coordinated by Mr. Akash Bhandari, the Eloquent Club coordinated by Mr. Savin Dhakal, and the Athletic Cricket Organizing Committee coordinated by Mr. Kismat Babu Paudel. Next, our gallery features the memories from our latest events, where you can revisit your memories with NCASA. Our publications section features latest publications such as magazines, articles published by NCASA. You can contact us using the details shared in this contact section. And the full access of the entire website is available for all the CA students who sign up for the website with their full name, registration number, and other details. Sign up today to access the full benefits that our website has to offer, such as volunteer registration, event registration, and access to our learning center that will provide you with a rich collection of study materials. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the complete website of NCASA. Our dedicated website management and app development team are tirelessly working to make this even better in the coming days. Our Android and iOS apps are ready and are on the way for approval, which you can find shortly on Play Store and App Store. Download to explore more. And finally, please visit our website and embrace all these benefits. Thank you.
The achievements isn't done yet. Now, we would like to invite our organizing committee to launch the magazine. Please, I would request our organizing committee to please be on the stage with our magazine for the year 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, the magazine launch. What an event we are witnessing today. And one more announcement, as we are happy to announce that in this auditorium, we have the participants of 1,480 attendees, distinguished guests, invitees, and everyone. Without you all, this program would not have been a success. Moving forward, now, can I please request the chairperson of the event, President of NCASA, Mr. Mahendra Khadka, to honor our chief guest, Governor of the Nepal Rashtra Bank, CA Mahaprasad Adhikari, with a token of love. Words are beyond less to say. Show our gratitude towards his presence on this auspicious stage. May I please request the President of NCASA to please be on the stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our President of NCASA, Mr. Mahendra Khadka, as well as immense gratitude to our chief guest of today's event, Governor of Nepal Rashtra Bank, CA Mahaprasad Adhikari. Thank you so much. Now, we would now enter the informal session, and I would like to request our panel of guests to witness that our cultural programs from the front row as the artists are geared up for the show of Second International CA Students Conference organized by Nepal Chartered Accountants Students Association, NCASA, and supported by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hear for our chief guest. Now, moving forward, we have informal sessions lined up for you. We have series of events, the formal and the informal sessions to continue. Talking small about our today's theme, Abhyasa, Saurya, Parakrama. This is a journey that we have set as an individual. Till the stage gets clear for us, we would like you to dwell something on this. As let us understand further about the theme, Abhyasa, the practice, Shaurya, the courage, Parakrama is a journey that has defined us, the journey that we have been through, the aspirant and to the professionals that I pretty much assure that like everyone on this hall can resonate. Yes, now, well, we have some good news as we are already lined up for the informal session. As the stage is set, anticipation fills the air and the vibrant energy of diverse cultures intertwines. Welcome to the grand opening of a cultural dance extravaganza, an event that celebrates the beauty, richness, and diversity of a traditional dance forms from Nepalese culture. This captivating spectacle and mesmerizing tapestry of Nepalese dance tradition. As the wait finishes, let us delve into the magical realm of cultural dances, where unity, storytelling, and the art of movements takes the center stage. As we welcome our 20 artists on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, give it up as we have our welcome dance.
सुन्दर देश
If I had a chance to live my life again, I would still choose this beautiful country, Nepal, and live identified as Nepali. This is what our welcome dance showcased, full of goosebumps and teary eyes. Did you guys feel it?
Thank you, each and every artist, for showing what our patriotic emotions has forward, leading Nepali steps, scenic beauties, cultural diversities, and forever keen wish of being Nepali and being introduced as a Nepali for the rest of life, as well as the next incarnated life. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a dance by 20 performers, which not only portrayed Nepalese, but it portrayed what the diversity has to say. Moving forward.
गर्वमै सिकियो खुखुरी चलाउन पर्दैन सिक्न बारुद खेलाउन. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, गर्वमै सिकियो खुखुरी चलाउन पर्दैन सिक्न बारुद खेलाउन. Powerful lines written by Tulsi Ghimire signifies the hereditary characteristics of beer brave Gorkhalis, how the Gorkhali blood teaches the tricks and tips of all keen patriotic enough to display this. We have our Gurkhas on the stage, so let's welcome Khukuri Naaj.
This was not just performance, but our aspirants showing the brave Gurkhas and their resilience. I feel proud, and I'm pretty much sure that all of us saying this, Nepal is a country that has never been conquered. We got to see in act the Prithviraj Shah, member of the ruling Shah family of the Gurkha Principality, Nepal, who conquered the three Malak kingdoms within Kathmandu, Patan, Bhadgaon, and consolidated them as the modern state of Nepal.
This stage, Second International CA Students Conference 2023, has something so absorbing, not even words could confine. I hope we provided justice to this auspicious occasion. For now, we would like to sign off as the next alluring pair would join you. We wish for a captivating and insightful session ahead. As for today, I, Prajita Shrestha,
and I, Sayam Bajracharya, would like to terminate the session of the anchoring. I see a wonderful crowd. I literally standing here feel that goosebumps. And CA aspirant, let us please make this event successful together, as please keep this energy forward as the next pair is aligned right next to us. I hope you have a very good day ahead. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thanks for guiding us through this amazing opening segment, Sayam and Prasita. Your professionalism and charisma truly made this segment a resounding success.
You both have added a touch of brilliance to this conference. Thank you very much. In the deep sky of practice, dreams take flight, with fiery passion igniting our might.
Through education's path, we strive and ascend. Compass, our spirits never bend.
In pursuit of excellence, we push beyond the drama, united by the power of
Avyasa Saurya Parakrama. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed participants, and our diverse group of delegates from around the globe. Once again, we would like to welcome you to the second International CA Students Conference 2023, organized by Nepal Chartered Accountants Student Association and CASA,
and supported by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, ICAN. I hope you have been enjoying the event so far, and we will be your MCs for the upcoming part of this segment.
But before we delve into the program, allow me to introduce this handsome and delightful individual standing next to me. The one who prefers presence over mere productivity and who finds solace in the serenity of Nepal. Apart from his academic brilliance, in him I find a true poet who denies to be called so, an exceptional friend and a very good human. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you my co-host, Mr. Susil Oza.
Thank you very much. I am indeed indebted for this satiriferous introduction. And I'm also honored to be sharing this podium with someone like you, whose exceptional dedication, patience, and remarkable work ethic outshines everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you my co-host today, a brilliant person and a very dear friend of mine, Ms. Chetana Dulal.
Thank you so much, Sushil. I'm indeed flattered by this kind introduction.
We welcome you again to the heart of Nepal, Kathmandu, where the chimes of the bell resonate throughout the alleys, where the calm eyes of Buddhas look upon the bustling streets, an innocent smile on the faces welcome you to the city of temples.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here gathered at this remarkable conference through which we aim to create a platform for the exchange of thought-provoking ideas and perspective on the global accounting landscape.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the event where knowledge, practice, and valor converge under the theme of Vyasa Shaurya Parakrama. Your presence today truly demonstrates your commitment to growth and your determination to excel.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a testament to your dedication to becoming an exceptional accounting professionals who embody the spirit of Avyasa Saurya Parakrama, individuals armed with both knowledge, honed through practice, and courage to face challenges with unwavering valor.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, education indeed forms the foundation upon which we build our future. But it is the fusion of education with practice and the strength of character that truly sets us apart.
Avyasa Saurya Parakrama, ladies and gentlemen, embodies this profound idea, encapsulating the essence of being endowed with fierce determination as well as the courage to act bravely in the diverse complexities of life.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, as your MCs, it is an absolute pleasure to guide you through this enriching journey, filled with captivating insights and transformative experiences, which enable us to ignite our minds. Coming up next, we have captivating and empowering technical sessions that will truly ignite your minds. Now, without further delay, let us dive into the technical segment of Second International CA Students Conference 2023, ladies and gentlemen, which I believe is the most enlightening part of the entire conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we have gathered here to explore two vital technical sessions that resonate deeply with the aspirations of every accounting professionals. Delegates from 5 different countries across South Asia will grace our stage and share their invaluable insights on these agendas.
Our first session delves into the attributes of a vibrant accounting professional. We will uncover the key qualities that set exceptional accountants apart, the skills that go beyond numbers, and the mindset required to thrive in the dynamic world of finance and business.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on this enlightening journey, I encourage each and every one of you to actively engage, seize the opportunity to learn, immerse yourself in the discussion, embrace the power of collaboration, forge connections, and let the collective wisdom shared in this conference fuel your passion and drive.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the curtains rise, preparing to unveil the voices of aspiring CA students, it is with great pleasure that we introduce our esteemed moderator and panelist for the inaugural technical session. Firstly, we would like to introduce our moderator who will be guiding us through this enlightening discussion ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, moderating this session, we have a representative from our beloved nation, known for the majestic Himalayan peaks and the birthplace of Lord Gautam Buddha. She is the winner of ICAN Elocution Contest 2020 and the first runner-up of ICAN Elocution Contest 2021, organized by ICAN. She has represented as panelist at 33rd International CA Student Conference at Sri Lanka in 2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our esteemed moderator, Ms. Prakriti Aryal, with a resounding round of applause.
Our esteemed panelist comes from diverse corners of South Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, let us unite in a thunderous applause as we welcome these remarkable individuals to grace our stage.
We would like to call upon stage a paper presenter as well as panelist, a representative from this beautiful land of diverse cultures and spiritual serenity. He is a Cap 3 level student from ICAN who has represented Nepal for International CA Students Conference held in Hyderabad, India. He has already been the winner of various public speaking contests.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Devansh Bashal, representing Nepal.
Please take your seat on the stage, Mr. Devansh.
Our next panelist comes from the home to ancient shrines and monasteries known for its resilient people. He is the finalist of SAFA Quiz and Elocution Contest 2023. He has represented professionals as a delegate at the Business Summit in 2023. He has participated in several business case solving competitions and has won many renowned Model United Nations Conference in Bangladesh. Let us welcome Mr. Ratul Chaudhary, representing Bangladesh.
Next, we have a representative from our very own beautiful nation again, the land of high mountains and the lush greenery of the Tarai.
C is a CA final level student at ICAN and second year article trainee at SR Pandey and Company. C has been the first runner-up of SAFA Elocution Contest 2022 and first runner-up of ICAN Elocution Contest 2022. She also has experience of being an MC at various conventions.
Please welcome Ms. Shupeksha Neopane, representing Nepal. Next, we have a delegate from the home to the iconic Taj Mahal and the romance of Bollywood. She is a CA final student, continuing a third-year articleship in taxation and forensic audit. She has represented India at the International CA Students Conference held in Sri Lanka. She is also a state-level abacus champion and has a knack for mental math. Let us welcome Ms. Sejal Gupta, representing India.
Now, we have a panelist from the land of majestic mosque and rich musical traditions. She is a CA finalist from Pakistan, currently working as an audit senior at Grant Thornton, Pakistan. She has served as an elected member in the managing committee of CASA of Pakistan for the term 2022-23. She also has been awarded with the CA Women Achievement Award 2023 under the category of Aspiring Student of the Year. Please welcome Ms. Sabahat Siddiqui, representing Pakistan.
Last, but definitely not the least, representing the pearl of Indian Ocean, home to the ancient rock fortresses, he serves as a president of the Chartered Accountants Students Society Sri Lanka. He currently serves as an audit supervisor at BDO Partners Sri Lanka and Maldives. He is a corporate level student of CA Sri Lanka and an undergraduate at the University of Kelaniya.
We would like to welcome on stage Mr. Amit Sampath, representing Sri Lanka. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to our moderator and panelist as we hand over the stage for this enlightening and insightful panel discussion.
Over to you, Ms. Prakriti.
Thank you, the MCs, for this lovely introduction, and a warm greeting to all the people present here. I hope you guys are having fun. Not delaying the session, now I would like to invite my esteemed representative from Nepal, Mr. Devans Basyal, to present on the topic where we have all given our opinion and discussions. Let's all welcome Devans Basyal.
It is possible to fly without motors, but not without knowledge and skills. Hello, my beautiful audience. Do you know who the guy in the screen is? Ha ha ha. The guy in the podium is definitely Devans Basyal. He is an aviation pioneer, the inventor of the aeroplane, a Wright brother, Mr. I'm sorry, Wilbur Wright. Namaskar. This is me, Devans Basyal, a CA aspirant from Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal, and today I'm going to be talking about us. Us, confused? Please don't be. Today I'm going to be talking about us Chartered Accountant aspirants. Do you know what do I see when I see this wonderful audience, all brightful and cheerful people? I see the future of my country. The future, not only my country, I see the future of the whole world. And today, I'm going to be talking about the attributes and qualities that we must adhere to have a successful career in chartered accountancy. Whenever you introduce yourself as a chartered accountant professional aspirant, you get bombarded with questions like, oh, the foreign banks can be opened in Nepal now, or which stocks should I invest in? I know for a fact that most of you have been asked this kind of questions. So that's the level of expertise the market is expecting from us. And are the stereotypical qualities that the code of conduct has given to us enough to carry us through it? I don't think so. The chartered accountancy course that we are pursuing, what is it? The chartered accountancy course is a prestigious, responsible, and a rewarding profession. it is developed from the best combination of theoretical knowledge with practical experience, which helps to provide us analytical and technical skills so we can run an entire operation and management of a modern era organization. It helps to create professionals who are expertise in the field of auditing, finance, accountancy, taxation, law, and many more. And therefore, we chartered accountants or we future professional accountants are requested and are required to ensure compliance, integrity, and transparency in the business. It is a big responsibility, isn't it? So, are we chartered accountants just auditors? Definitely, we are not just auditors. Currently, chartered accountants have a prominent leadership roles in public and private sectors. With their professional qualifications and specialized expertise, these individuals provide a range of services like devising profit planning programs, feasibility studies, tax management consultancies, guidance for management decisions, investment proposal, and our golden old auditing and financial services. And other than that, we, chartered accountants or chartered accountants aspirants, contribute to public and private sector, assuming the post of Chief Executive Officer, Managing Directors, Finance Directors, Chief Operating Officers, and other managerial level positions. So is the accounting environment same as it was 10 years ago? What do you think? Definitely not. The accounting environment has undergone significant changes over the years, transitioning from the old manual level of accounting environment to digitalized new accounting environment. The key differences in the environment can be seen in following factors. The first being technology. The old accounting environment relied heavily on manual processes and paper ledgers. But now we have cutting-edge new accounting softwares and technologies like cloud computing, automation, artificial intelligence, and data analytics. These kind of softwares help to streamline the processes, increase the accuracy, and provide real-time insights in the financial data. The data we are talking about, it was not easily available back then because all those data were kept in files and folders and it could not be easily accessed. But now we can get all the data in Excel format through centralized computing system and centralized data keeping. Isn't this a boon to all of us? The reporting and compliance standards has also changed over the period. Few years back, only GAAP, that is, what is GAAP? I think all of us know that, generally accepted accounting standards or principles. But in the new accounting environment, GAAP is not just enough. We have to comply with reporting standards such as IFRS and sustainability reporting. How many of you have heard of it? Sustainability reporting. The sustainability reporting has just flourished in Nepal, and our panelists in the technical session 2 will talk about it. These kind of standards have increased the focus in transparency and sustainability reporting along with integrated reporting. So in this evolved era of accounting, what are the attributes that the professional accountants must attain to keep with the latest developments in their field and stay in the top of their game? The notable attributes being extensive theoretical knowledge, strong analytical problem-solving abilities, effective communication skills, continuous learning attitude and adaptability, ethical conduct and professionalism, entrepreneurial mindset, leadership, and teamwork. Let's jump directly into the topic. Extensive theoretical knowledge. The day you decide to pursue chartered accountancy, you were told that you need to study 25 hours in a 24-hour day. Isn't it true? I surely heard it, and it is even true, because great professional accountants must attain extensive knowledge in all the relevant fields. Comprehensive knowledge in the field of accounting, finance, economics, laws and regulations, taxation, costing, and many more is of utmost priority to the professional accountants. Moreover, knowledge in the standards of the government and regulatory bodies like Rashtra Banks, central banks, security exchange boards, company registrar office are also very important to establish and enforce policies in the organization. Therefore, I request all of you to study 25 hours in a 24-hour day. But studying is just not enough. There is no use of studying all those books if you cannot apply it in the practical scenario. And that's where strong analytical and problem-solving abilities comes handy. It is one of the notable skills of a vibrant accounting professionals. Accounting professionals require excellent analytical skills to interpret data, identify patterns and trends, and draw a meaningful insight from complex financial information. Vibrant accounting professionals have strong problem-solving abilities because they need to tackle challenges and discrepancies in the financial data, and they need to be able to identify the root causes, identify the issue, analyze the root causes, and then develop effective solutions from the problem. Chartered accountants or professional accountants are the people who see patterns where others see chaos, and they can transform numbers into works of art. An analysis of these data is not just the end of the road. All the data and the results that you get should be informed clearly to the client. And that's where effective communication skills is required. Effective communication skills is merely a presentation of your opinions, which is clear, concise, and confident. Professional accountants should be able to charm a room full of executives with their financial reports and captivate the audience with their presentations. Effective communication is crucial for accounting professionals because they need to explain financial terminologies which are complex to those whose expertise is outside of accounting. And moreover, effective communication is required to establish a good client-professional relationship, because we all know how hard it is to butter up a client. And as I mentioned earlier, accounting environment is changing radically. A vibrant accounting professional must have continuous learning attitude with adaptability. Accounting standards, technologies, laws, policies, they evolve over time. Therefore, all the vibrant accounting professionals need to stay updated with these industry trends, technological advancements, changes in the accounting standards and practices, along with changes in laws and policies. Because, as we all know, change is the only constant in the world. All the vibrant accounting professionals are adaptable and flexible because they can readily adjust to new requirements, embracing the technological tools and solutions. And we chartered accountants can pivot like a pro. And we can seamlessly transform from dusty old calculators to cutting-edge accounting softwares. And are you guys ready to use all these accounting softwares? I can see a lot of vibrant accounting professionals here. But all those qualities are of no use if a professional accountant cannot showcase ethical conduct and professionalism when they deal with someone. How many of you have heard about insider trading? And how many of you have leaked the insider information? I know no one will tell I've done it, but I can hear some giggles, okay? Vibrant accounting professionals adhere to ethical guidelines and principles by demonstrating honesty, integrity, and confidentiality. They take ownership and responsibilities of their conduct and conduct themselves in a professional manner, demonstrating a positive attitude, reliability, and commitment to delivering the best job and seek to add value to the organizations they work in. So, the chartered accountants or professional accountants must maintain strict professional standards to safeguard the confidential information that they encounter during the work. Therefore, you should not do insider information, okay? So, as I said earlier, are chartered accountants only auditors? I didn't hear clearly. Are chartered accountants only auditors? Yes, that's the voice I want to hear. Chartered accountants are not just auditors. Chartered accountants are the future of the country. They are the future prospective entrepreneurs of the country. Am I correct? Professional accountants should foster a mindset of creativity and motivation in approaching financial business challenges. Such opportunities to introduce innovative solutions such as process improvements or the application of new technologies to enhance efficiency and effectiveness. So stop using calculators and use Excel, guys. Chartered accountants must not limit their expertise in the field of auditing and broaden their horizon through entrepreneurship, because professional accountants should be able to foster a mindset of creativity and innovate and approaching financial businesses and challenges. And the next thing to develop your entrepreneurship or business is leadership. To excel at entrepreneurship, professional accountants must adhere to leadership skills as well as teamwork. The workload that a professional accountant have during the season is not humanly possible to tackle by a single person. Those guys pursuing articleship, please remember pushing for a while. Do you want to cry? What if a single person had to file all those tax returns in the day of push end? Can it be possible by a single person? It is unimaginable. Therefore, a vibrant accounting professional must be a team player. Professional accountants should cultivate leadership skills to effectively lead teams, manage projects, and inspire others. They need to develop the ability to delegate tasks, provide constructive feedback, and motivate team members to achieve common goals. Accounting professionals may work in team to ensure accurate data, improve operational processes, and help the business leaders make informed decisions. So, to summarize my presentation, a vibrant accounting professional embodies not only technical knowledge, but also a range of personal qualities and behaviors that contribute in their success. They are proactive, innovative, client-focused, and possess a strong leadership and communication skills. They adapt to change, continuously learn and grow, and maintain the highest ethical standards in their works. And at last, I would like to ask all my fellow CA aspirants, do you want to be just a professional accountant, or do you want to be a vibrant accounting professional at the top of your game? Please think about it. Thank you. This is me, Devams Basyal, signing off.
Hello? Okay. Thank you, Devams, for this spectacular performance. Now that Devams has given us all the details and knowledge we need about the topic, I think we should move forward to the core part, starting from Ratul Chaudhary from Bangladesh, who will be giving a briefing on the topic. Ratul Chaudhary, please begin.
So hello everyone, I'm Ratul Chaudhuri. So I remember an event from back in my office in Bangladesh. So one day in the morning, I was sitting with one of my senior. So we had a meeting with a listed client in our country. So my senior was going through the financial statement of that client. So suddenly the group of client came to the room, and with the voice of dominating and of the expression with mistrust, urged and approached my senior, saying that we really had a difficult year. I want you to make some changes so that our investor gets some positive returns from these financial statements. So ladies and gentlemen, that day, my senior chose the integrity, which is the core of our today's topic, which is the attribute of vibrant in accounting professions. So talking about more about this topic, with our young minds and professionals want to know how we will fit in the future, how the changing businesses with the advanced technology will enable us, our manual database decision system, to enhance our characters and qualities so that we can emphasize more about automated, more artificial decisions so that we can get more financial outcomes from that financial statements and all. So with balancing with both our personalities in the profession and also managing people in the work environment and also your teammates, it's very important. And this is one of our vital points of our today's topic. So I want everyone to emphasize more about today's topic so that we can improve the environment we are working, and how we expect the future environment with the future minds can improve this situation and also the environment of today's accounting professions. Thank you.
Thank you, Ratul. That was nice. Now, I would like to invite Supeksha Neopane, representing Nepal, for her briefing on the topic.
Thank you, Prakriti. Good morning, everyone. I think Ratul has introduced the topic very well, and Devams has summarized it very well. So I'll start by sharing a few incidents. The first one is that when I had recently joined CA, and every time there would be a gathering of my school friends, they'd tell me to collect the cash wherever required, or handle the bills, or split everyone's share and communicate it to them. So, which basically meant being in charge of the finances. And second, ever since my intermediate level, my brother tells me to do his tax calculation. And the last time he called me, it was solely to ask me whether any amendments had been made in the tax slab in recent budget announcement. Also, like Devam said, I'm sure most of us here have been asked what stocks do we recommend to us to invest in as finance students. So that's the technical expertise that the market is demanding from us even before we qualify ourselves as professional accountants or CAs, and that's rightly so. We are expected extensive knowledge, but what is also important for us to understand as professional accountants is that our attributes are not only limited to the technical expertise we possess, but also in adaptability, curiosity, and how we present these technical skills that we have in the simplest manner possible. Also, like Devam said, I'm sure all of us can agree that in a profession like ours, change is the only constant. Tax laws evolve, accounting standards get updated, softwares become obsolete, and so embracing these new changes with open arms and constantly learning, growing, and adapting to new technologies and the regulatory landscapes, in my opinion, are the attributes of a vibrant accounting professional. Thank you, and looking forward to the panel.
Thank you so much, Supeksha. That was really good. Now, I would like to invite Sejal Gupta from India for talking about the topic.
Firstly, good morning, everyone. My name is Sejal Gupta. Secondly, even though I've spoken a lot of times on stage, this is probably the first time 1,400 people are looking at me, and this is very scary. So, the first time I saw the topic, the first question I asked myself was, Sejal, what exactly are the qualities you would want to see in yourself after you're done with the course? But before I talk about that, I think I'd like to take a step back, and I'd like to discuss in a very brief way what accounting is and what basically is the role of an accountant. So accounting is a discipline where we receive, we analyze, and we communicate financial information. Even though we perform a lot of tasks, majority of our tasks, they revolve around financial information. And when we talk about the accounting individuals, they are basically professionals who have expertise in the field of accounting and finance. So they perform a lot of financial tasks, other related tasks in entities, and because they have the necessary qualifications, experience, the education, they have that power so as to give recommendations and financial guidance to all the businesses out there. Now, after we realize that this is our role, this is basically what we have to do, we think about all the qualities that we can inculcate ourselves that would separate us from a normal professional. So I think integrity, because we need to understand that we come across a lot of confidential information. I mean, information that can actually ruin our client, and keeping it to ourselves in a manner which our client would appreciate, that is something that matters a lot, because only then we can create a trust, not just with the internal party, but with the external party as well. Then something that matters a lot to me, because I'm probably the most technologically dumb person you'll ever come across, you have to stay updated with the technology that's going on, be it Excel, be it the new softwares coming up, because I personally believe that technology cannot replace us. We are professionals. But then again, I also believe that we can't really compete in case we are not updated. So staying updated is probably the biggest thing we'll have to do. Then, of course, as my fellow colleagues, they have already discussed about the problem-solving skills, the analysis skills. We are the ones who can actually detect frauds. We are the one who can create a kingdom, and we are the ones who can actually ruin a kingdom. So I think inculcating these qualities is obviously going to make you an exemplary accounting professional. And yes, throughout the course of CA, I think we learn a lot of these qualities. And then when we enter the corporate world, the rest of ones automatically get inculcated. So thank you.
Thank you, Sejal. And you seem to have a lot of fans here. Like, how? We need some tips on that. So moving on, Sabahat Siddiqui from Pakistan. I would like to give you the floor now.
Thank you, everybody, and Assalamu alaikum. I am Sabahat Siddiqui representing Pakistan. Khair Mubarak. Eid Mubarak to all the Pakistanis. Okay, so when I talk about accounting professional, I'll just talk about auditor. As Devam said that there are many things that a chartered accountant can be, but I have been working in audit for around 4 years, so I'll just talk about that. So working in Pakistan, I have realized that there are certain attributes that we need to have as an accountant. The number one is that we need to have like perfect communication skills. The reason being, when we go to the client and ask for an adjustment, do you think it is easy to convince a client to park an adjustment? No. So what we actually need is our communication skills, apart from our technical skills, obviously. Okay, then the second one, I think is like we flex on is our trustworthiness. The client literally trusts us with all the confidential data. No?
Okay. And the third one, I believe, is that do you think that auditing is a one-man show? No. We need to have a great, great, great team player. We all need to be a team player. Like, we just cannot perform in the busy seasons alone. That is all that I analyzed working in Pakistan, apart from all that my team has already said. So, over to you, Prakriti.
Thank you so much, Sabahat. That was really nice. Now, moving on to our final panelist, Amit Sampath from Sri Lanka.
Hi everyone, I'm Amit from Sri Lanka, and good morning, and Ayubowan. So, actually, I would like to summarize all the panelist topics as a one message. So basically, I think private accounting professional combines with many things like technical experience, analytical skills, and ethical conducts, and effective communication, and continuous learning and strong organizational skill. So, and this strong organizational attribute is to excel the field of accounting and contribute the success of their organization. And I want to say one thing, CA as a profession is going forward with adaptations in whatever the changes may happen. So combating all the challenges that may occur, so it would be create a solid path for as a professional. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit. Now, holding on to that last thought by Mr. Amit Sampath, we will be starting our panel discussion formally. I will be gradually asking questions to all of the panelists, but everybody is free enough to give their opinion on it after the designated person answers their question. First question I would like to ask Supeksha Neupani. So, creativity is one of the attributes of a professional accountant. Care to explain how and where it is used?
When we think of the word creative, we often tend to associate it with artists, writers, or designers. But identifying patterns in chaos, like Devam said, or thinking outside the box, or connecting dots that do not seem related is also creativity, and professional accountants are great at that. In a real-world situation, like every time we perform a task, we encounter a different problem. And that requires an innovative thinking and problem-solving skill. So we often need to analyze the financial data, identify the issues or discrepancies, and come up with creative solutions to resolve them. So creativity helps a professional accountant to find unapproachable or unconventional ways to tackle the financial challenge. Also, since accountants are taking up advisory roles increasingly, creativity allows them to provide valuable insights to their clients beyond the traditional financing or auditing services, and also in identifying the new business opportunities and in risk assessment. Thank you.
Thank you, Picture, for this lovely answer. Anybody else in the panelists would like to add something on it? Hello. Okay. I'm so sorry, audience. This is technical problem. Anyway, so creativity being one of the attributes now in the modern era of accountancy and a vibrant accounting, do anybody else in the panel would like to add something on it? No? Okay. Let's move on to the next question, maybe. What are the stereotyped attributes of a professional accountant that does not appeal to you? What change should be made and what new should be introduced? Ratul Chaudhary.
So we, the professional, should think. In most of the, we usually think inside the box, but we should think outside the box. So because we have some limited focus on these financial aspects, things, but we should be more, we should give our more focus to the non-financial and related topics. So another reason I believe that is lack of diversity. So in our south region, there is a discrimination on this regarding this thing. So I believe we should emphasis on more thinking more in broader ways, so that we can enhance our qualities and more contribute to our professions.
That's a rather thought-provoking answer you gave, Ratul. Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to add on this? Because as per me, stereotyped attributes of a professional accountant would be not caring about the mental health for the prospect of work. It's just been few years since we have started talking about the mental health, right? So I think this is one of the attributes, caring about the mental health, that should be introduced in the field of accountancy.
Yes, like you said, we do not promote work-life balance in the peak time of the years, even today. So I think we should inculcate work-life balance every time and promote that and encourage that in our work sector very well. Thank you.
So if no, you want to? Okay, Devans wants to answer.
I'm back again. So, talking about the stereotypical attributes of professional accountants, I would like to start by talking about the stereotypical qualities that professional accountant students must attain according to the society. As I said in my presentation, we are required to study 25 hours in a 24-hour day. Isn't it true? So, as soon as we join the professional accountancy course, we are told that your life only should be books. But is that enough to make us a vibrant accounting professional? Ask yourself the question, and I ask myself the same questions. Because when I was in school level and plus 2 level, I would focus on my studies, but I had time to do some extracurricular activities. I could do public speaking, I danced, and I played some musical instruments, and I had time to enjoy. But after I joined CA, what I was told was I just need to study, and I can't segregate my time for any of the other activities. And in the first 2 years of my chartered accountancy student part, I could not do any of the public speaking, dancing, or any other events. So in the period of 2 years, my confidence got low. I could not stand in front of the people and speak. But after I joined my articleship program, I realized that knowledge is not just enough. And I think all the articles who are present here agree with that. Because when we go to the clients, giving our knowledge is not just enough, because we need to deal with them and we need to talk with them. And along with that, we need to enjoy our life. How many of you agree with that? So I say, please don't hamper your studies, but along with studies, please enjoy your life and don't follow these stereotypical qualities.
Thank you so much, Devams. That was lovely. So moving on to the next question, that's designated to Cecil first. Okay, Cecil. Do you think, as finance and accounting students, conferences like this help us inculcate in ourselves the desired qualities of vibrant accounting professionals?
So the mere fact that I'm sitting here, I mean, thank you guys. I've never been this appreciated in my own country, so thank you. Yeah, thank you. To answer your question, Prakriti, the mere fact that I'm sitting here in front of so many students, I understand that you might be believing that it's easier for me because I've already participated in such things, but it's honestly very scary. I'm probably shivering. A lot of you can see that as well. So I think these conferences, they help you overcome your fear of a lot of things that you never thought you're gonna try. And other than that, are you guys giving me a cue to answer, end my answer a bit sooner? You don't want me to speak or? But yeah, also the fact that coming out of your country to a different place, you get a lot of exposure. I know what happens in my country, but I had no idea what happens in Nepal. And after this conference, at least I can say that I have an idea what the law is here, what the, for example, the auditing process is here, and it's quite different from ours. So I think we get the exposure, we get the new teachings, we get to meet a lot of amazing new people, and I think that's amazing.
Thank you, Sejal. And whoever wants to click picture with Sejal, it's 100 rupees per piece now because of the hype. So anybody else want to add to this question?
That only depends on how much profit she's gonna share with me. So.
All right. So anybody else want to add to the question? Okay, let's move on to the next question. This is for Sabahat. Why did you decide? Again, I'm sorry. Why did you decide to pursue this profession? What were the attributes of a CA that appealed to you to join this career? And after Sabahat, this question is for the floor as well.
No. Yes, no, it is.
So I'd just like to share my life story with you. When I was in class 8, back in class 8, I remember.
It's gonna be 200 for Sabahat's picture. You can continue, Sabahat.
Okay. So when I was in class 8, I remember I had a cousin sister who qualified, who was a qualified chartered accountant. She recently qualified, and I remember how everyone was just praising her. And then I saw her life, like she saw so many challenges, especially being a girl. Okay, being a girl, she used to do late sittings at office and the other shashka, which you call that sitting late, ordering things on clients, vouchers and all. So I was just appealed with that, and I thought that I'm going to do chartered accountancy. So I pursued that. And now, when I see myself, I think, like, she was the first one to go abroad. Although I belong from a progressive family, but still, she was the first one to go abroad and work abroad. Like, first girl to go abroad. So I just followed her and went for chartered accountancy. I just find this profession challenging. Trust me, when I see other professions, people chilling, the university life, that doesn't appeal me. I don't know why. I just don't find that challenging. I like challenging things. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabahat. And that was really a sweet experience you shared with us. And you have really beautiful eyes. Okay, so this question is for the floor. That's why I would like to repeat the question so that each of us can answer this, okay? Why did you decide to pursue this profession? What were the attributes of a CA that appealed to you to join this career?
To answer this question, I'd like to say there's basically two facets for this. Philosophical reason, practical reason. Philosophical reason, I'm making this up right now, it does not matter to me. CAs basically, so we'll say that CAs, they are basically the backbone of the economy of a country. But then again, if I have to talk about myself, I am more towards the practical reason. CA opens up a lot of areas for you, investment banking, private equity, be it gazillions of opportunities. And also, after, like, for example, it takes you 4 or 5 years to clear your CA, and those are hard, I understand. But after that, you can earn as much as you want. And I think that's the reason. Yeah.
Hello? Sorry. I don't know what is happening with the mic today. So I would like to continue on Sejal's thought. Why did I join CA? I would like to ask you the questions first. Why did you join CA? Okay. I can't hear any of you. So I will give you the options. Please raise your hand, okay? How many of you joined because of the parental pressure? So there are a lot of liars in this hall. So how many of you joined because your best friend joined CA? I can see some hands now. And how many of you joined because after you become a CA, you can become anything? As I said, there are a lot of liars in this place. So I joined CA because as a management enthusiast, I would not say management enthusiast as the first. I was interested in engineering, guys. But there is always a but in life. Priorities change. And after I was interested and enthusiastic in the management sector, I realized that if I become a CA, a vibrant accounting professional, I can go to any sector of the business that is going on in Nepal as well as all over the world. Because as I said many times in my presentation, chartered accountants are not just auditors. They are the backbone of the country. All the big personalities that we see, even the chief guest of today's program, the governor of Nepal Rashtra Bank is a chartered accountant. Am I correct? So if a chartered accountant becomes the governor of a central bank of the country, what can chartered accountants do? We have opportunities in all the financial related entities and industries, not only in the country, but throughout the world. We say after we study chartered accountancy, we are bound to stay in Nepal and we cannot go to other countries to explore our options. But that is not true, my friends. Many of our chartered accountants, brothers and sisters, have gone to many places around the world and have done tremendous achievements. So I joined chartered accountancy because I wanted to excel myself in the financial world and become one of the backbone of my country and the world.
So thank you, Devams, and I see you have a lot of effect on the audience. That's good to know. Do anybody want to answer this, or should I move on to the next question? Who do you want? Sejal has already given the answer for this, so I'm moving on to the next question. Don't worry, she'll be speaking again. So, Amit, this question is for you. What are the soft skills that can fuel the growth of the professional accountant and propel them to new heights of expertise?
Yeah, as a accounting professional, I think soft skills are very important for us. So basically, I would like to say communication skills and teamwork and collaboration skills, and also problem solving and decision making skill, and also leadership skills. So as the top priority of among others, I think those are the main skills and soft skills we need to maintain as in our profession. So if you take communication skills, as a professionals, accountants may only be able to convey our messages to satisfy our stakeholders only if they have communicated with the deserved information more accurately and correctly. So on the other hand, the professional accountant will not be able to work isolatedly. He has managed teamwork, there are pressures, so everything they need to manage. Another thing, in the current economy is so violent and changing more frequently. Therefore, I think as a professionals, we need to maintain our soft skills and most of times. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amit. Do anybody want to add to this? You do? Okay. Ratul.
So we, the professionals, should emphasize not only with our personal the qualities and all. So we should know more about managing up and both managing down. The thing is, if you can manage your team, your outputs, your collaboration, and the result you guys are expecting will be fruitful. And with that output, you can satisfy your managing up, your managing partners, seniors, or the supervisor. So I believe both managing up and down should be one of our vital quality of today's topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Ratul. If we sum up, they meant to say we need a time management skill as well as organizational skill where we can manage the topper label as well as the lower label so that we can be an entrepreneurial as well as officers in some kind of organization, right? Okay, this question is one of my favorite. Sabahat, this is directed to you, but it will be for the floor as well, so we can all talk on it, okay? Do you think there are There's something about me that Mike don't agree with. Do you think there are different attributes in male and female professional accountant? Though it's the same job, also going a little out of the attribute topic, way this I don't see in Nepal because I haven't seen, but is there pay gap between the professional accountants in any other countries as well? First, it's about the different attributes a male and female needs to be a professional accountant, though it's the same job. And is there a pay gap? No, Sabahat starts.
Okay, so this is also one of my favorite questions that I have been asked on another panel too. So I think, yes, there are different attributes according to the gender. Because I believe that women are not that rough and tough. Most of you will agree with that. We have to make ourselves rough and tough according to the situation. While comparatively, like this is how nature is, men are comparatively stronger. But us women, we have to look after all the things, like not only our work, but also our home and work, both. So that makes things even more difficult for us. That is why I think that this is one attribute which is being rough and tough, which is not present in women, but it is present in men.
But I think over the years, the way we are trained in our respective countries, that makes us rough and tough. Sitting late at office and then working day and night. Like he said, we work more than the hours in a day. So that makes it pretty much equal. So, and although there is a myth that girls don't stay late. It is very popular in Pakistan, and to prove this wrong, I swear I have been sitting late with all my team just to prove this wrong, because they all used to make fun of me that you are a girl, you are going to run away, you cannot travel to this client, you cannot travel to that client. I remember I used to fight with my partner, with my boss, that you are going to post me on this client, a client where never a girl has gone. But I did. Just the reason being, I wanted to prove all of them wrong. And then the pay thing, yes, but I think this issue is now minimizing with every passing day. The reason being that back in the days, women did not ask for it. They did not know that we deserve equal. They thought that we are women, so if a man is being paid 100, we are okay with 40 or 50. It was this mindset that the women back in the days had. But now we are aware. I think that we are well aware that we deserve equal. And I think that we should ask for it. We should negotiate. We should never just get up from the table with whatever the party is offering us. So the pay gap, it is real, but now I think with every passing day, this issue is minimizing. That is all I had to say.
Thank you so much, Sabahat. That was very lovely. You always add this personal touch, and it's amazing. So anybody else? Cecil, you want to add? Okay.
Everybody's asking. So if I do agree with Sabah, of course, but if I have to add something to this, I want to add my own experience. I come from forensic audit, even though I've recently changed my department, but I've spent a lot of time in forensics. And you'll see that you have to travel a lot in forensics. For example, if we'll have to go out for example, a period of 4 months, 5 months. So from the office I came from, if the travel period was for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they'd give the opportunity to both males and females. But if the period was like 4 months, 5 months, they'd automatically switch to the male. I understand that it was because they did not want to take the responsibility of sending a girl to a different state for 4 months because it would fall upon them. But then again, I personally believe that because of this, the opportunities that we get, it kind of gets limited. And it sucks in a lot of fields, but then again, that's there. But I've also seen that day by day, it's getting minimalized, just like Sabah said. I think that's for the better. As for the pay gap, as interns, no one gets paid. So after in corporate, I actually just have, I have to enter, so I'll tell you after I enter the corporate.
So picture.
So while I will be saying this, I might come as someone from a position of privilege, because in my accounting firm, we are very lucky that we get to go to outstation equally as our male counterparts. So I cannot be advocating for the whole country, but in my accounting firm, we have been lucky that we are not differentiated as male or female, and we get equal opportunities, equal outstation trips. Sometimes that become hectic as well, but the opportunities that come along with that are worth that. So yeah, and coming to the pay gap, I don't think there is pay gap for articles in any accounting firm, because ICAN has set the standard. And in the corporate world, like Cecil said, let's go and then we will talk about it. Thank you.
Hello. Okay, from what I gathered is, from all of this, what I gathered is, hello, the half of the other population, that is male population, should come up and bear the responsibility of a woman going outside, or give opportunity irrespective of treating them like the... And so Okay, so what I gathered is half of the male population are also equally responsible to decrease the pay gap as well as to empower the women and taking a little bit of more responsibility for their security so that they can go into the months of training without any risk or without any fear and having an overnight stay for the work. We are not shy to do that, but we need a kind of security so that we feel comfortable in the team to work overnight, and it's okay. So for everybody to say it's okay and it's all right. But yes, I want a male perspective. That's from Divans, because yeah, we need some male perspective.
So the question is fairly female-centric, and I would like to give... Yeah, okay. So I would like to add the male perspective to the question. As Sabha had said, women are not rough and tough, and I hardly disagree on that. Women are more rough and tough than men. Because they are our mothers. And they can do the household works along with the professional works, and I can't even imagine how they can manage such a hectic schedule. And I would like to salute all the professional accountants as well as all the women out there for all their hard works. And regarding the professional opportunities, yes, there is a gap regarding the professional opportunities, especially in the Article C period. As my fellow colleagues said, they are not sent on outstations because of the long periods. But I think males are responsible for that because the girls are not safe out there. And that is the biggest issue. We males and all the people in the society should create an environment so all the women are comfortable to work long nights and go on long outstations without having any fear from any third person. And they should get equal opportunities in every sector as we males are getting now. And talking about the pay gap, payment or remuneration of something should not be based on gender at all. Payment should be made on your qualification, on your abilities to do the work. What does it have to do with the gender? If a female colleague is more qualified and more professional than me, definitely she should be paid more than me because she is doing more work than me. I think the guys are going to beat me when I go outside.
They dare not.
Yeah, because the girls will support me, right? And they are more rough and tough than the boys.
I fully agree to whatever Devans just said, and thank you so much for having a male point of view and in very good intention. So I think we should move on to the next question. This one is for the whole floor, so whoever wants to answer it first can tell me and I'll give the mic to them. And this is a very easy one. How hard is it to qualify in your region, your country, and what attributes do you think that plays in pursuing the profession?
I'm actually just answering for this hooting now. So to answer this question, I come from India, so everyone knows that it's the most populated country. But even despite of that, I think what's difficult about this course is, if you're just good at academics and you're not good at time management, you don't have a chance. If you're good at time management, you have other skills, but you're not good at academics, I won't say you don't have a chance, but then again, of course, your chance decreases a bit. So it's basically, you have to have a balance, a very balanced balance for you to actually clear this course. And people of our age, because we've actually just entered our adulthood, so we are more distracted towards other things as compared to what we need to focus on. So by the time we actually get the focus, we realize that the course has gone on and we're somewhat behind it. So I think the people who can actually manage both the things in a very clear sort of way, it's not difficult for them. But getting there, getting to that point where you can actually manage it, that is something which is hard about this course.
Okay, so anybody else? The question is very simple. How hard is it to qualify in your country, and what attributes do you think that plays in pursuing the profession?
I don't think that it is very hard. It just requires consistency. What I have felt, like all of us, I did also flunk in a couple of papers back in my intermediate, and what I felt was that I was not consistent. So I think that the only attribute that we need to have being the aspiring chartered accountants is consistency. If you are consistent, you can qualify. I have seen below average students, like I'm not judging them, but based on their academics, previous academics, I can see them qualifying, so I think everybody can. It just requires consistency.
So that's a question that we got. It's the question from all of us. What is the hardship of CA? And I don't think I need to explain the hardship of CA in the Nepalese scenario to any of the people sitting here. We need to study 25 hours in a 24-hour day, correct? So as Sabhat said, consistency is the main attribute that we students should attain now to pass our CA qualifications. I happened to see an interview in YouTube regarding a CA student. I think he was a topper of ICAN, and he said CA is the easiest course that was in Nepal. How many of you have seen that interview? CA is the easiest course that is available in Nepal.
Really? Who was that?
I exactly don't remember his name, but there is a person who said that, and I somewhat agree to him in some level. Because we can see there are many of our friends, our seniors, who have cleared all 3 of the levels in first attempt. So it is possible. It is not an impossible attempt, right? But it is hard for most of us to clear CA in a first attempt, and we are taking multiple attempts because we don't have consistency. And of course, the CA course is very hard. So all we need to do is, we need to be consistent while taking care of ourselves, our mental health, and timely even having fun, right?
It will take 2 seconds.
Hello? Okay. So I'd like to ask a question. How many of us here have already attempted CA finals examination? Anyone? Cap 3. I'll ask this to Prakriti Didi now, since none of you have raised your hand. So, how many hours did you sleep in your exam time?
6 hours should be a good time to sleep, because like we actually need to appear in the exam, but it's really hard.
Yes, so balancing sleep during exam is difficult. The exams are demanding, the syllabus is comprehensive, but what is also important is to understand that consistency, discipline, and time management throughout the course is important, because in Cap 1 and Cap 2, although we have very demanding classes and a hectic schedule, but Cap 3 demands more. You have to do a full-time articleship that can range from 10 a.m. generally, but 7 a.m. also. So you have to manage that, and you have to, back of the mind, you'll always need to understand that you are a student and you have an exam to appear to. So if we do that, I think we can qualify as chartered accountants easily. Thank you.
I really disagree to the part when they both said easy, easy. Have you guys appeared yet in the exam? We will talk about this after they appear in the exam. But
Maybe
yes, it's very difficult to balance between articleship and examination, because I can tell you my routine. In the first 2 years, I used to go take classes early in the morning. So I woke up at like 4:30, then I reached the class by 6. Then after like 8:30 or up to 9, I should be reaching the office. Then till 6 we had office. Then after I come home, it will be around 8 because the buses and commute. Then after that, I don't know how we function at all. So it is very difficult, guys.
So we live in a country or in the continent where we have a lot of paradox, especially with the mindset thing, from our families and the societies. So there are expectations from us, like it's way too much. So in our country, we believe quality matters before quantities. So in our country, the professional exams on all professional exam, so we have different layers and perspectives, and we have the before articles. In articles, we have the entrance exam. So you have to give the entrance exam. So you have to know the numbers. Numbers, not used to of those numbers, but you need to know the numbers more than the books things also. So I believe in this topic, discipline is very much important. So if you are having a disciplined life, you are maintaining both your office life and also your studies and personal life, balancing with all the behaviors and the studies thing, I think you will be soon be a qualified person.
So moving on to our second question for the panel. And again, the mic isn't working with me, but it's okay. So our second last question, and this is also for the floor, so please listen carefully. What is your opinion on a professional accountant merging with other professions such as psychology, engineering, IT, sustainable developments, etc. for synergetic impact? If you must merge with some other profession for synergetic effect, which one would be your choice? Your choice for merging with others. For example, I'm doing a chartered accountancy right now, and I can do my master's in psychology so that later on I can be an expertise in organizational and institutional psychologist. That's my thought. So,
okay, so I think, yeah. So I am actually a very big fan of my profession. So I would never want to merge with any other profession. Chartered accountancy supremacy. I always flex my profession. I don't know why, but chartered accountancy supremacy, I must say. Okay, so, but for the sake of advancements, I think that we can merge with information technology because that is something the world is moving very fast in. But I think we are also, aren't we tech savvy too, being the chartered accountants? Like, no matter how updated the software of the client gets, we just go to them, make our flow charts and everything, and we are ready to go. We audit them. So I think to some extent we are better, but just to have our expertise more in this field, we can think of merging with IT. But others like engineering, there's no use of it. Like, no use. Why would any chartered accountant merge with engineer? I don't understand. I may be wrong, but I just don't understand the logic. That is it.
So you asked me a question, why engineering, right? So we are talking about the thing that chartered accountants are not just limited to auditing or the financial work. We also want to be entrepreneurs or go in business or do other kind of work. So we have like a double expertise of an engineering and chartered accountant. The valuation works gets very easy. And if we go into construction business or be an officer in those company, then it will be a plus point for us to have that knowledge. That's why I think a merging would be a synergetic effect. Divams, yes.
So I would like to start with the example of this conference. The first time we thought about having the conference, we got the idea with our executive committee members of NCASA. Do you know what the first question came to our mind? It was money, funding for the event. So money is required everywhere. Do you agree? Whether it be engineering, whether it be IT or any other field, whether it be medical, every sector needs money. And who can control money better than chartered accountants?
No one.
We are the controller of the money of the world, aren't we? So when we can raise a kingdom and we can demolish a kingdom, we can certainly make any other entrepreneurs or business excel with our financial and money management skills. So as the question is, information technology is one of the best areas where we chartered accountants must perform well. Because in our developing nation and developing world, when we do auditing, we cannot do the auditing or any other professional activities without the help of IT or having an excellent knowledge in the information technology. When we go for auditing, if you are not good at Excel, you are not going to do the job correctly because you will take a lot of time and you won't be accurate. Excel is one of a small part of IT which is very easy. And there are many accounting softwares and many other softwares which we need to be excel at, and we need to be great to work with all those accounting softwares available in the market. And according to Sahabat, she told that we can't do work with engineering. And I strongly disagree because I was an engineering aspirant once. Engineers need money to do construction, right? Buildings cannot be made without money. The Eiffel Tower, which is made by a lot of great engineers, there must be some chartered accountants who manage the money to make the Eiffel Tower, right? So we chartered accountants are capable to make another Eiffel Tower. And I strongly agree and I strongly believe that when we chartered accountants can coordinate with other professionals such as doctors, engineers, IT professionals, lawyers, we can be the best duo in the market. Thank you.
So I'm going to ask a debatable question. So what do you think, guys? Will AI replace our profession or the chartered accountancy? See, you guys have talked about engineering and all. So I think you guys should be answering this question first.
Yes, as Cesar said, we are professionals. No one can replace us, right?
I don't think that AI can ever take our place, because I think that the reflexes that we have as humans, it cannot have that. Like for example, if we are going to conduct an inquiry with a client says no over some question. But the way he is saying no, we know that there is something wrong. There is something wrong. That is a human reflex that is saying that. So I don't think that it may have lesser opportunities, but entirely taking over artificial intelligence, entirely taking over human era, never possible. Because we need human intelligence, even human intelligence to insert into that robot or anything that is.
You are talking about the expertise and all, but artificials are giving solutions about the medical terms, like the problem, diseases, an individual is going through, the artificial intelligence are solving those problems. So I believe it's not now, but after 5 years or 10 years, this artificial intelligence might replace us.
So I'll come to your disease, Bala. I'll come to your disease point, but before that, I'd focus on our field's point. I met a friend who's more into engineering, and he was like, Cecil, we won't be needing chartered accountants in future for our taxation or any other tax professional for our taxation. And I was like, can AI manipulate your taxes for you? Because they're just gonna go with the books. And we know how to reduce your tax. And of course, AI can't do that for you. And just like you said, I understand that 10 years down the lane, maybe there will be robots that will be performing the procedures. And in fact, some robots do exist right now. But the experience, AIs can't copy that. Like we have chat GPTs. So what chat GPT does is it will pick data which already exists on the internet. Who made that data? The humans made it. So we create. Chat GPT can't create something.
So let me summarize it. So it won't replace us. The thing is, it won't replace us. So I was talking about the doctor and the disease things. So all the stats, the results, and positive and negative impacts of the diseases are already in the online or in social medias and all. But our entity-wise or business environment-wise, those individual financial statements, financial analysis, that attention to the details are not in the internet and all. So that even if artificial intelligence gets more advanced, still it can't replace us. So I believe all the panelists agree on these points.
I agree to all of what you said, and I love ChatGPT because it can have like lots of uses, trust me. The assignments...
It can do our audit, no?
But like you can research on it very easily. It's not just about accounting and all, right? It's about feasibility study, it's about researching on the market, the current global trends and the economy. So ChatGPT has made it really easy for us to know everything that's going on and to give us the perfect answers we can write. So yes. So this will be the last question. After this, we might or might not take questions from audience because we are already in a very tight schedule. But this will be the last question for the panel, and everybody will be answering it. So as a takeaway from this panel and overall what we have discussed, what advice or reflection would you have for the audience here in making the profession more attractive, vibrant to the current and future young professionals? Basically, what attributes you can personally say that makes, that you can suggest the audience makes a professional accountant here right now and in future more attractive? You can start.
So I think what I'd say is whenever we think about CA or whenever we talk about CA, the first thought that comes to our head is, God, we'll have to study a lot. And to some extent, I mean to a very large extent, it's true. But then again, it's not entirely true. So whenever we come across juniors who are interested in this field, I think we should let them know that it's not just about studying, you'll get a lot of experiences. I mean, I understand audit can get a bit boring, but traveling outside your city, meeting new people, that's an experience you won't get anywhere else. So all these facets, I think as seniors, we should let the juniors who have yet to enter this field, we should let them know these advantages of our course.
Thank you, Cecil. Ratul?
I think, first of all, we should emphasize on the workplace environment. So you guys were talking about the women environment, and especially my brother talked about in favor of your points.
Favor of equality, I would say, not us.
But sort of, he was in favor of the equality, okay, let's say. So I think we should create an environment. As a senior, I think all our seniors out here should create a positive environment so that both men and women can get that exposure that they are expecting in the future days ahead. So I think all the seniors, the supervisors, and even the juniors, upcoming CS students should all create an environment, positive environment, so that all women or men can work effectively. And
so basically, the males and the peoples in authority should develop the attribute of actually trying their best and doing extra effort to uplift other women's and the safe working environment, right? That's really good point, Ratul. Amit?
Yeah, actually I think if we're doing like this profession, we have a wide range of things. Basically, as a professional accountant, should never be limited to accounting and auditing sector. Basically, mostly we can use our knowledge and we can do like entrepreneurship, and also now professional accountants have not limited their skills, as I mentioned, auditing and accounting. They can use their knowledge to strategic policy making and contingency management, and also competences of management and leaderships. Therefore, I think as a chartered accountants, we have a wide range of areas. Therefore, we need to utilize that.
Thank you so much, Amit.
So, as Supeksha already asked you guys, and I realized that none of you have yet attempted the final papers. So, one advice that I'd give you guys is just do smart work rather than lot of work. Trust me, this worked a lot for me. Like studying and studying, lots of studying, cramming the entire books of CA doesn't work at all. Because I believe like our Pakistani body is now moving more towards the conceptual framework. So it's of no use to just do lots of work. We do like smart work. Just go through the books, just read them out, and then think of the practical scenarios that go in your life, in your everyday life. That is the one advice that I want to give you. Another one, just don't stress yourself out during the exams. I used to stress myself out, and then I just realized this, and then I got myself involved. Yeah, also get yourself involved in other things, like learn other skills too, apart from auditing, like apart from chartered accountancy. Go to gym or swimming, things like this. This literally releases your stress out. And this is my personal experience speaking. That is all I want to say.
Thank you. I think Sabahat said it very well. And yes, like she said, the advice, this is not even an advice, this is a reflection. So be tactful and leverage your growth with your network, because we get to meet new people every day, and the saying goes, your network is your net worth. So leverage your growth with your network, meet new people and create an impression on them, and always have this thirst for knowledge, but don't let it get you away from your soft skills or your interests. Invest in yourselves, invest in trainings, mentorship programs, knowledge sharing platforms, but also make sure that your interests are not at the back. So yes, thank you.
So thank you everyone. I won't tell you to study, because all my panelists and all your friends, family, colleagues, parents are telling study, study, study. Every one of us know that we need to study, right? But apart from studies, we need to be able to be professional in our future. Most of the students who are especially in CAP 3 level, they know that whenever we enter into articleship program, the first problem that comes is we cannot effectively communicate with our seniors, with our juniors, and especially with our clients. Most of the articles who are present here must have a problem that they know the issue, what the issue is, they have already found the discrepancies, but they cannot inform it confidently and concisely to the client, and they are not ready to accept the mistake. And that is going to be a big problem. So how many of you are thinking that how the hell are these 5-6 guys and girls sitting in front of the 12,000, 1,200, 1,300 people and speaking so confidently? So this is also an attribute. We need to be able to speak out And speaking out or public speaking doesn't just mean coming in front of the stage and giving a presentation or doing a panel discussion. When 3 or 4 people sit in a tea shop and talk, that is also public speaking. But when we talk to our friends, we are open and we can pour our heart out. But when we talk to our clients or clients' representative employees, we are not that confident. And why is that confidence lagging? The confidence is lagging because after, especially up to class 10, we used to do many of the extracurricular activities, but after plus 2 or after we joined CA, we just stop that. And that should not be done, because when we stop that, we get demotivated and we are not confident enough to speak. And to help you guys all speak, the NCASA has also started the Eloquent Club, and I want to invite all of the students who are available, who are present here, to the Eloquent Club's next session. And I am sure that in the next international conference that will be held a few years later, I can see these faces as panelists, volunteers, MCs, and many more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Devams. So this was the last of the questions, and the session has come to the end. And about advice, I would like to give advice, one very simple advice to all of the students as well as my panelists. I heard about this worry postponement somewhere. Somebody taught me that, right? So as a CE student, we have lots of stress and worrisome things that we need to deal and tackle in our daily lives. And that creates the habit of overthinking, overanalyzing, and which is not good for us in general. So what we do is allocate 1 hour daily. It can be less than 1 hour or 15 minutes, but we tell ourselves that we will only think or overthink or worry about that thing in that precise time. If we make this our habit every day, the other 23 hours of the day, we can live easily. We can live without any worry. So that the 1 hour that we worry takes all that stress and all that pressure of us. So this is like a very good advice somebody gave me, and I'd like to say, yeah.
So ending with like one quote I have heard way back. So it was like, if you sweat more in time of peace, you bleed less in time of war. So
yes.
I think everyone should follow this quote, I believe.
Thank you, Ratul. I think we are ending the session now. Thank you. The audience were lovely today. Our panelists were amazing. And thank you, all of you.
Wow, what an enriching discussion full of broad insights and profound reflections on the attributes of a vibrant accounting professional. And Ms. Cecil seems to have stolen the charm of the discussion today. Am I right? I would also like to mention that when we went to welcome our delegates yesterday, we had a short panel discussion-like thing, which was really funny, but I assure this was a lot more interesting than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, such depth and breadth of knowledge shared by our esteemed moderator and panelist has shed light on the intricate qualities that define vibrant accounting professionals. Their insights have paved a way for a deeper understanding of these essential attributes.
I firmly believe that it is an invaluable opportunity for all of us, the aspiring accounting professionals, and the entire keen audience to learn and imbibe these attributes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you definitely can earn good money and respect, but by cultivating your own vibrant professional persona, you can conquer your own Everest. The Chartered Accountancy profession, ladies and gentlemen, as concluded in the discussion, is not only about number crunching and financial reporting. It's about being a well-rounded professional who thinks critically and profoundly.
Huge thanks to our distinguished moderators and panelists for their exceptional contribution. And now, to express appreciation and acknowledge their invaluable insights, it is our honor to extend a warm invitation to Mr. Mahendra Khadka, chairperson of the event and the president of ANCASA, to kindly join us on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to invite on stage the following individuals to receive certificates as token of appreciation. Firstly, we would like to call upon Ms. Prakriti Aryal, who skillfully led the discussion as our moderator.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to Ms. Prakriti Aryal. Next, we have Mr. Devans Basyal, paper presenter as well as panelist, representative from Nepal.
Ladies and gentlemen, moving on, we have Mr. Ratul Chaudhary, representative from Bangladesh. We would like to invite on stage to receive the certificate as token of appreciation. Moving on, we would also like to call up on stage Ms. Supeksha Neupane, representative from Nepal. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to this wonderful minds.
Thank you, Mr. Mahendra. Now, to present further and distribute token of appreciation to our further panelists, we would like to invite on stage Ms. Sophia Shrestha, Vice President of ANCASA, on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to our gorgeous Vice President.
Now I would like to request Ms. Sejal Gupta, representative from India, to graciously receive token of love.
Moving on, we would like to call upon stage Ms. Sabahat Siddiqui, representative from Pakistan.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. And finally, Mr. Amit Sampath, representative from Sri Lanka.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for these young spirits.
Thank you, Ms. Sophia, and thank you to all the panelists. You can now take your respective seats in the room. Okay. I would like to request Mr. Mahendra Khadka to be present on stage for a group photo.
Ladies and gentlemen, our president of the Nepal Chartered Accountants Student Association, ANCASA, please give a big round of applause.
Okay.
We would also like to invite on stage all the executive members of Nepal Chartered Accountants Student Association.
All the executive members of ANCASA, please join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a resounding round of applause. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Now, with the conclusion of the first technical session, we are thrilled to announce our transition from a world of numbers and audit to the enchanting world of music. Our focus will now embrace the beautiful cultural dances of Nepal and multicultural dances representing the cultures of entire South Asia, allowing us to immerse in captivating rhythms and melodies while celebrating the rich diversity of these art forms.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will now be transitioning from the technical to the tuneful, from the realm of finances to the magic of melody. We are sure that the following cultural segment will be an unforgettable part of our event. But amidst this exhilarating journey, we must also take time to refresh ourselves. Hence, we would like to invite you all to join us for a delightful lunch break to quench our thirst and nourish our hunger.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, for those who have not registered in the desk outside, I would like to request you to register your name in the desk outside during this lunch break. Ladies and gentlemen, you can now proceed towards the lunch area to enjoy the lunch. Please do not forget to get back to your seats by 1:10 p.m. as the sensational cultural segment awaits us.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will again meet you in the second technical session.
Thank you.
Namaskar.